Hello guys, how are you, and welcome to another episode of Reclaiming Coventry, the second episode where I forgot to plug my mic in, well, for the first half anyway, for the first game. As you can see again, I am chatting away, thinking that I am all plugged in and you can hear me, and, well, you can't, unfortunately. So there was one game in between the last episode and this one. It was Norwich. We lost 1-0, as you can see. It was a really close game, and I felt like we shouldn't have really lost it, but we did lose 1-0 to Norwich, and as you can see, it puts us down in 12th. We do have a game in hand, I believe, over a couple of teams as well. So a game in hand and a couple of wins, and we could be right back up there. As we said, we're trying to push for the playoffs, but it's going to be really tough. I don't know if there was any other news. I can't quite remember off the top of my head now. But yeah, that's obviously something that did happen. It was annoying as hell, and I'm still spitting feathers even sort of a couple hours later. That is what's happened, and I'm still having to do the voiceover, and all I can do is apologise. You will see actually in this about 70 minutes into the game, you will see that I recognise what I've done, and it goes all weird. There's a little cut because I pause the recording, and yeah, I just lose it completely. But anyway, the team is Hamilton. It's Church, Turnbull, Wills, Packwood's coming out on the right, Doherty, McGradles and Colback in the centre with Jacobson, Jones and Stalake up front. And we come in with a 2-1 aggregate lead over Liverpool in this game. Obviously, we're going to play Liverpool in at Anfield. It's going to be really, really difficult. They've still got Khan, Alana playing. It's going to be a really tough game for us. But as you can see, I'm just doing the usual talks, trying to be calm and passionate and that sort of stuff, and really rile the team up, ready for the game. But whether it will work or not, we'll have to wait and see. It takes a little while, doesn't it, when you're watching it? But like I said, you will see me recognise it, and I will look so depressed, and yeah, it's just not great. But we start off the game, and as you can see, there's a highlight for the kickoff there. Not much is really happening at the moment, and we're sort of first minute or two into the game, and it's all looking pretty rosy for us at the moment. As we collect the ball there, Jacobs gets it and he gives it to Colback. Colback tries to get in, but unfortunately Liverpool do defend really well against us, and it's all looking like things could go quite well. We're passing again, and Colback with a shot, and Colback, unfortunately the keeper saves it. But it's not going too bad for us at the moment. We're only sort of first 10 minutes into the game, and you would say things are looking pretty well. It's a bit more closer game this time round on the stats wise, as you can see, which you'd expect. Liverpool at home, as we get through to the first sort of 20 minutes, and again, not a lot's really happened. There's not much to really talk about. We get into 30 minutes, and again, there's still no highlights, and it's looking really well for us. 30 minutes in, no highlights. I mean, I'll take this all the way through. If we can come 2-1 win out on the aggregate, then I'll be more than happy. And we're coming up to half time. Again, there's been no highlights at all, so there's not much to really talk about, unfortunately. But we are 2-1 up on aggregate still as we get to half time. As you can see, I'm giving them a little bit of a talk saying well done. I'm just trying to keep the morale up and give them any sort of pep talk that I possibly can at the moment, just to try and see out the game. With 45 minutes gone, as we're about to start the second half, it's not looking too bad really for us. We're doing all right at the moment. As I start the second half here, and Liverpool come forward, but we managed to defend really well, and Packwood with a great interception there, but we're just booting it long again, and Liverpool come at us again. But that's the end of the highlight. It's 50 minutes gone, and we're still 2-1 up on aggregate, 0-0 in this game. Things are looking really well. Some players are starting to get pretty tired. Sorry, my voice is going a bit there. Jacobs gets a slight knock, so we have to bring on Campbell, I think we'll bring on. We'll do it in a tactical way, because with Campbell coming on, we'll have to push one player forward. As Jacobs has obviously taken the slight knock, so we bring Campbell on, we push Campbell up, and we play two up front with Jones just sitting behind them. We're still playing on the counter though, and we bring Vaquez on, who's a more defensive midfielder, just to try and make things a little bit more. As you can see, I'm trying to look into different ways to change the formation. I'm going to a sort of 2-1-2-1-2. Just thinking of playing people in their more natural roles and try and get the most out of them for the game. And yeah, I mean, you can see that I'm explaining it all and everything like that. It's so weird watching yourself talk without actually hearing anything. It's the most weirdest thing in the world. But yeah, like I said, we're going to start the count. We've still got half an hour to go. Can we hold off for the last half an hour? It'd be absolutely fantastic if we can. But Liverpool come forward again, as Martin's now got a shot, but we save it, and we can maybe break here as Jones tries to get the ball, but he can't get to it. And we're going to go defensive with 30 minutes to go, just trying to see out the last part of the game, as Liverpool come forward, but Wills collects it again, knocks it to Vaquez, and things are looking really good for us at the moment. We've got 25 minutes left to go. Can we hold out? That is the question, as Liverpool come forward again, but then Campbell collects the ball greatly and he gets it to Slako with a shot, and unfortunately it doesn't go in. As I said, you're going to sort of see any minute now that I will recognise that I haven't got a mic in, and you'll just see me go so despondent and just look absolutely like, here it is. Yep, look, the recognition on my face as I realise that we haven't got a mic in. So, but we have a shot, and unfortunately, I'm not even concentrating on the game at this point. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? I even plugged my mic in just now, but you can sort of see I'm looking absolutely despondent. I'm not sure what to do. I'm looking, yeah, I'm just sort of, oh my god, I can't believe it, sort of thing. Looking really fed up now because I've just made a huge mistake. And you can see it, I even stopped the recording for a second just because I don't know what to do. I lose the plot a little bit, unfortunately. So there is a little bit of a cut there, unfortunately. You didn't miss anything, luckily. But we've got 10 minutes to go. You'd think, oh, things are looking really good. We managed to hold off on the corner there, and McGradles now can break with going up front, but we let the ball go again, and you can see I look absolutely fed up at this point still, because I've just realised what's happened, and I'm not speaking, I'm not talking, I'm just sort of sitting there thinking, what have I done? I've got to play this game still, and we'll try and work out what to do. As Liverpool come forward again, and they take another shot, but it looks like they hit at the bar. I'm having small heart attacks now, with 10 minutes to go, and 5 minutes to go even, as they have a corner, and no, they score. Yeah, I'm smoking my vape pen because I'm that stressed out. I need to have a little smoke on my vape pen, and yeah, I'm just so annoyed at this moment that I can't even speak. So corner here, it's there, Vaquez there, and I skip it, unfortunately, guys. I do apologise. I was just so annoyed, so angry with myself that I didn't even bother. So we get into extra time, unfortunately, and as you can see, I'm just sort of like so annoyed with myself that I'm not even really looking or caring too much about stuff, which is a really shame. I shouldn't be like that. As you can see, we absolutely got players who are absolutely shattered. McGradles is on like 40%. Colback gets injured, so we go down to 10 men. Yeah, Colback's injured, unfortunately, and as you can see there, you've got McGradles is on like 45%, Jones is on 55%. We're absolutely shattered at the moment. It's not looking good for us as Liverpool come forward again, and they are absolutely all over us at the moment. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say at this point. It's all really frustrating. Like I said, I'm smoking my pen still because I'm getting stressed, which I shouldn't do on camera. I try not to usually, so I do apologise that I have done that. But I think I was just at a point now where I was just sort of so fed up with knowing I'd made a mistake and everything like that. I'm probably plugging it in to charge it up at the moment. It's probably run out of battery. I've smoked so much. But yeah, we come along, and Vazquez with a great interception there. Jones with the ball. As we come forward, Campbell now has the ball. He knocks it to Slake. Slake back to Ralston. Ralston knocks it to Jones. Jones to Vazquez. Vazquez to McGradles. McGradles gets it to Campbell. Campbell lets Slake in. Slake with the shot. Slake with the goal. And oh my god. I've never seen a reaction like that from me from a goal. We score and we go 1-1 on the day, 3-2 up on aggregate, and we have got 7 minutes left. Yeah, that was a celebration by me. That looks really weird. But Liverpool now come back. Solana with the ball, he gets it to Tabhez. Tabhez with a shot straight away, and it looks like it hits the keeper. Unfortunately, it goes in, and it's all back square on aggregate again, and 2-1 up to Liverpool on the day. Yeah, I'm absolutely now thinking, what the hell? But it's we've got a chance still. 4 minutes left. We might still be able to pick a winner. As you see, I'm looking to go back to the counter, but we get 2 penalties. Unfortunately, I auto pick the penalties, and we start the penalty shootout. So Lallana with the first penalty, and he puts it in. Keeper maybe should have done a little bit better, but unfortunately, McGradles now with the penalty for us. Unfortunately, and he gets saved by McGradles. And yeah, now I can't see who that is, unfortunately, because I'm looking on a preview box. It's not that big, and I'm really struggling to see who is scoring where. I'll see if I can make it a little bit bigger. As Slake now with a shot, and Slake scores for us. But we're 2-1 down on penalties, and it's not looking good for us, is it? Now Martin comes up, Martin with a shot, and it's a great save there by Houghton. As we level up, if we can score this, we level it back up on the penalty shootout. As Campbell shoots and Campbell scores, and it's 2-2 on the penalties. Vazquez now with the shot, and it's another great save for us as he puts it straight down the middle. If we score this, we can go ahead on the penalties as Ralston takes a shot and Ralston scores, and we go 3-2 up on penalties with 1 penalty left each to take. As we have Flamingo takes a shot, but we save it, and that's it, guys. We are through to the final of the EFL Cup. As you can see, my pretty little face is absolutely ecstatic on the webcam. Unfortunately, you can't hear what I'm saying, which would be it's been such a weird episode, because I went from absolutely distraught because of my mic to being so happy because we actually got we won. Well, we got through. We might have lost the game, but we actually did get through. And as you can see here, Colback is out for 2 to 3 months. He's probably going to miss most of the rest of the season, unfortunately. Jacobs is out for 2 weeks. He may miss 1 or 2. He's going to miss 1 or 2 games. And pretty much that's where it ends, guys. I'm just obviously doing the old usual things, and obviously it will be a case of that there will be a flash soon as we go through to the next game where the mic actually comes back. So again, all I can do is say I really am sorry that we missed out the commentary. I do apologise again. Hopefully this does make up for it a little bit. I apologise for the little cut. I just panicked, being an absolute idiot. But the main important thing is we are through to the final of the EFL Cup. I will bring you the Nottingham Forest game in a minute, and you'll be able to see that with proper commentary. There will be a little flash as per usual, and thanks for watching this far. Hi guys, and welcome back after the fantastic Liverpool result there. As you can tell, I'm back. Actually, I've remembered to plug my mic in, and I'm actually back now with the face cam and giving it as a live commentary. So I do apologise again for the last episode and for the first half of this episode. It's absolutely it's all been my fault. I do apologise. What can I say? What's happened since the Liverpool game? Not much. The end of the transfer market has happened. As you can see, Hull tried to get Turnbull. We said no. As you can see here, we haven't brought anyone in, and we haven't sold anyone really. So nothing much happened in that way for us. It was a pretty quiet one. We didn't have any players we wanted to sell really, or anything like that. I don't know if I say it in the Liverpool bit, but obviously Colback was injured at the end of the Liverpool match. He's out for 2 to 3 months. Jacobs is out for a few more days, so that's a bit of a shame. But we'll get straight into the next game, and the next game is against Nottingham Forest, who are third in the league. Just for you guys to see, we are actually down to 14th, but as you can see, we've got 2 games in hand over a lot of them. Obviously, we're playing today, so if we can if we can get a win today, that puts up to 41. We'll be still right up there, and we're chasing this pack up here. So we'll see how we get on anyway. As you can see here, we've got Southampton in the final as well, which is looking pretty tasty. And if we can get something out of the final, that would be amazing. But it's going to be a tough one. But like I said, we'll get straight into the game, because the last game went on quite a while with the extra time and penalties, so I don't want to waste too much time. So this is the team we're going with. It's Hamilton, Church, Turnbull, Wills and Ralston. McGradles, Garcia and Doherty are taking the midfield. Fondant and Jones in the attacking playmaker roles, with Salake up front. Like I said, Nottingham Forest, good side, in third. It's going to be a tough game, but hopefully, with morale should be pretty high. Go out there and impress everyone. I'm going to say, with morale being high though, we should be in a really good position to take the game to these. So we'll see how we get on. Excuse me. As we wait for the game to start, and hopefully it's going to be okay. Nottingham Forest, a bit of a bogey team for us over the last couple of seasons, so if we can get something out of this, it'll be fantastic. Wills with a great interception there, but Nottingham Forest come forward again, and we managed to get the ball, but it's only goes to Palmer, to Riles. They're all over us at the moment. Can we tackle them? No, we can't. Riles then, but Church gets it, McGradles gets it back out, and Browning puts it back in. But we get it back out again. Only to fires Palmer, and Garbutt comes back in. He crosses it over, but Browning's going to collect it. They try to catch it. Cash has now got it. They try to cross it in again. Hamilton collects it though, and that's the end of that. And hopefully we can settle the game down a bit now and put that behind us. As 20 minutes are gone, not much has happened. 25 minutes are gone. Yeah, we've had a few shots. It looks like we look like we are slightly better side possession wise. We're doing well, but we're not really turning into anything at the moment. As Joe Rouse has been yellow carded for Nottingham Forest as we come up to pretty much the end of the half, and there has been nothing to really talk about. It's been a bit of a bore first half, so I'm going to say calmly, keep going out there. You can win this. We've done pretty well. Can we do anything to really get them going back up? We'll do this just to try and keep them happy, keep things going well. And we'll see how we get on in the second half, guys. As we now have the ball, hopefully just a highlight for the kickoff. As there it is. But we've had 6 shots. They've not had any shots on target, it says, or any shots at all. You'd think we're in a really good position, as we're coming up to almost 20 minutes into it now, and there's not even been a single highlight yet. We're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to change the players. Slack is going to come off. We're going to bring Campbell on. Doherty's going to come off, and we're going to bring Camps on. And I think that's it. Let's see if we can just get something out of it. We're 10 shots, 4 on target, and we still haven't scored yet, which is a bit ridiculous. There's only a few minutes left to go, as they come forward now. Don't tell me they're going to score with a few minutes to go. No, Hamilton collects it. There's 2 minutes to go, and that's the first highlight of the entire, apart from the first few minutes. It's not much has happened at all really. As we pick the call, Fondant now to Jones. Jones comes forward with the ball, but he gets tackled, and they pass it back to Cole. And there's just nothing really happening. This is like literally the next highlight. As they cross it in, but we get it out as Petrick gets it. He knocks it out to Garbutt. Garbutt with a shot, and it's been a bit of a bore match really. Campbell tries to get it, but it's a foul on us. Can we get anything out of it in the last minute? That is the question. As Garcia gets the ball, he's got the free kick. Can he do anything with it? Garcia just gives it back to Wills. He gives it to Garcia to McGradles. McGradles takes the ball, gives it to Fountain, but it gets intercepted. And they come forward again, and we've got to be so careful here. As there's 20 seconds to go, I mean, it looks like it's going to be a ball draw, but you never know. We might be able to get something out of this. But it's Nottingham Forest on the attack with 8 seconds to go. They have a corner. And you'd imagine this is the last of the game. As Camps hits it out, Palmer's going to put it back in, but it goes off. And you'd imagine with the goal kick, that's it, full time. 0-0, a bit of a ball draw. It was a bit of a boring game. It lightened up a tiny bit to the end, but we have to say calmly, just well done lads, just proves everyone wrong. And it keeps us in 12th with 39 points. We're now 8 points off of QPR. It's going to be tough, but what can I say? It's been a fabulous episode anyway with the EFL Cup semi-final. I mean, that's just been amazing. Right, guys, when are we going to come back? We are going to come back for... I'm going to play a good chunk of games. So we're going to come back for the Bolton and Southampton game. We'll get the final, and hopefully we can win that. That's it for me now. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure. Come and drop a like, come and subscribe. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Come and say hello to me on Twitter. It'd be great. Follow me on there, and we'll have a chat. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye for now.